But I want everyone to be interactive in this. I don't like talking to myself. And I feel like I always talk to myself. So let's see. I want everyone to drop a comment and put your question in here so that I can answer them. I want everyone to list a comment. Issa, I see that you listed yours, or a question, I mean. I want everyone to drop a question because I think this is a good time to just really like tackle out some of your guys' things that are like stumping you, or some of the things that are getting you discouraged, some of the things that are, you know, whatever it may be. It's okay to have those things, you guys. There's things that I'm such a perfectionist that like sometimes I get overwhelmed. Like right now, like today, the last 2 days, because I was in bed sick yesterday, and today I've had an off day, like straight up. Like I've been doing my self-development, but honestly, I should be doing self-development all day just because I've been sick. And when I get sick, I get like legit, like I've been dealing with a headache. I've been sick. I had a fever yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but like it makes you feel off. So it's okay to have those days, but it's not okay to stay in that mindset. So all day today, I've legit been calling myself out on my own bullshit. So like when I'm having a negative thought, I'm like, shut the hell up, Brittany. Like, that's bullshit. That's not real. That's not like a real issue. That's like a thing that you're making bigger in your head because you want to feel sorry for yourself. Like, I'll call it out as it is for myself because who else is going to do it for me, you know, type of thing. I hope you guys can hold me accountable if I ever need it. But so far, okay, I'm waiting for Ashley's question, Kaylee's question. I know you're driving. Lisa, I think Leah. I just realized what your screen name means now. I thought it was Lee Shaw this whole time. And then I realized it's Leah the whole time. On here, Zoom, it shows up weird, but like I know, like obviously your name, but on Zoom it shows up so weird sometimes. I never know who I'm talking to if you guys don't have your like screens on. And then Angela, waiting on your question. How's everyone nights going so far? Thumbs up, thumbs down, good? Okay, so you guys, if you haven't heard about the book that, Leah, I'm sick too, I totally get it. So if you haven't heard about this book, this is the book that I'm reading right now. Megan, I told is to start reading it. It's so good. We're doing it as a tribe. So if you didn't see in the Millionaire School training, and as well as our Hustle and Team page, that one we have this, and it's literally so good. I listen to usually audibles just because books are hard for me to sit down and actually have time to read, to be honest. So if that's not your style, Audible is a great option, and if you don't have it, it's free for your first book. So it's super cool. I love Audible. Let me know if you guys need anything. So questions so far. I'm going to start here. How do you follow up with people, non-business people? It seems like it's, oh, I just realized I'm like reading like as it says. I'm like, seems like he's constipated. I'm like, who's constipated? Sorry. Okay, guys. This is me, by the way. Totally vulnerable, like goofy Brittany coming out. Not so blunt Brittany. Okay. So when it comes to following up, what I do, and this is something that Katie has helped me out on, is that when it comes to like customers will order when customers want to order. But let's say they've showed interest in the business aspect of it. I follow up with them, and I'm you guys all know I'm direct. I just really am like a direct person in general, and I know that's not a lot of you guys' comfort zone. So I have to like word it in a way that's not so direct. So for me, I typically ask them, like, hey, I know we discussed, like, I keep it kind of like super simple to the point when I follow up, because obviously they know I'm following up for a reason. So I have no reason to like, you know, I've built that rapport with them enough that they kind of know how I am and I know what they're trying to expect. So there's no reason to be like, hey, how's your week been? Hope you know, like try to small talk. Because for me, I'm not a small talker. I rather get to the point, like if I know that you're trying to talk to me. So what I do, and this might not be for everyone, but what I do is I say, hey, you know, Samantha, I saw, you know, I know we talked a couple weeks ago about you're wanting to lose weight and how you're wanting to work towards being able, so your husband's not having to be the sole provider for your household. How is it going working towards those goals that you discussed with me? And most of the time, they're going to be like, well, I haven't really done anything, or I'm getting ready to start doing that, or I put it in perspective for them because they told me that they have these goals. And then I follow with them, let's say in 2 weeks, and they're still not doing nothing towards those goals. That's because they're not going to do nothing towards those goals. So it's your job to build value on why they need to start. Just got a new brand promoter. Sorry. I'm like, I have a promoter signing up. I don't know who signed up just now. When it comes to following up with that, the reason why I bring it up that way and I put it in a perspective of them having to check their mind, I say, how's it going working towards the things you discussed with me? And I always voice note, guys, so people know my tone of voice. I know I sound kind of callous or cold when I message, but when, you know me in person, you know my heart, it's because I want the best for everybody. I truly just want to help you hit your goals. And I don't need to sit and listen to your BS that you tell yourself because I've been there, done that. And so I'm going to check it because there's no reason for your energy to rub off on me or me to keep you stuck where you're at. So that's why I'm such a blunt person, you guys. And I know I come off harsh sometimes, but it's out of love. Tough love is the best love sometimes. I'm not I should have been a military sergeant, I guess. But when I talk to them and I say, how's it going working towards those goals? I know it hits like a nerve a little because, honestly, I know I'm not doing shit. That's how I would respond, honestly. And so for me, I try to voice note it so they can, I try to do it in a passionate way when I'm talking to them, when I'm in a follow-up, because a lot of times they're just so scared of the what if, and they're scared of the unknown because our subconscious mind, and this is why I'm so big on mindset, guys, and you'll learn this, our subconscious mind will stop us from doing things that are unknown because it's a defense mechanism that we have built subconsciously because it's our way of protecting ourselves because our minds don't know what we don't know. So it's a safety mechanism. So when you have a fear come at you, whether let's say financially, for me, I could be fearful every month because this is my sole income. I quit my 9-to-5 job and was able to retire myself. And let's say something happened, I could live in fear every day if I wanted to, but you know what? I've overcome that fear. So it's your job. And this is why mindset growth is so big for you guys. Your job is to help someone be the best version of themselves and be successful at it. So once you walk them through what fear they're facing and help them overcome it, they'll trust you and they'll have that confidence because they'll see your passion leading. Does that make sense, kind of? So for me, when I'm touching to them and talking with them and being okay, so you told me you're sick and tired of struggling and working 40 hours a week. What are you doing to change it? When are you going to change it? Well, I don't have the money. Neither did I. I didn't have the money. I borrowed $200 from my mortgage to get started because you know what? I knew what I was doing was giving me the result that I was getting and so unhappy with. And if I didn't make a damn change, it was going to keep looking like this. And I didn't want it to keep looking like this. So I knew I had to be the change to get a change. And you guys will hear me say that till I'm blue in my face because it is literally a true statement. I'm living, breathing proof of that because you guys, I literally did that. Yes, you guys, I have hard days, I have hard moments, but I know how to rise from them because I do this on a daily. And not this book, but I self-develop my mind on a daily, no excuses. And you guys, there's days that I don't, and I'm going to be completely real. It's really hard for me to do it when my boyfriend's home on his days off. I'll be straight up. I have no reason telling you guys BS. He's off Fridays and Saturdays, and it's hard. And I have to and this year I made it a goal to be accountable in that because sometimes I don't do the self-development in the morning, first thing in the morning, or stick to my routine because he's home. And I have no problem being honest with you guys. It's true. But you know what? That's why I have my planner. And that's why I have to be accountable for myself. And even on his days off now, I wake up at 6:30. And I'm not saying you guys need to wake up at butt crack of dawn. But for me, that works for me because I am so busy making sure I'm running a huge successful tribe, my boutique, you guys, and pouring into you guys when you need me and pouring, all I am busy and I'm a mom and I'm a girlfriend and I need to take care of this too. Like life's busy. So what I do is I wake up an hour earlier than everyone, or an hour, 30 minutes earlier than everyone, depending on, honestly, my like mindset. If I need a little bit of extra time pouring into my brain, cool. I'm going to take that hour and just do straight self-development, get my fire going. And if there's a podcast I keep listening to and it's not fulfilling me, then I switch to something better. Like you guys, when I need a kick in the ass, and I will tell you, and this is like the person that I listen to when I need to have a kick in the ass, Eric Thomas on YouTube. He is freaking fire, and he will make you check every bullshit excuse you tell yourself. Eric Thomas gives me life. Like he was a homeless man, and now he's a $9 billion, like he's $1 billion earner, like, and he's a motivational speaker. And so that's like how I follow up with customers. I'm really not that good following up with customers, to be honest, because I'm not a spammy person. You either want to get your goals straight and make your body feel good, or you're not. And so like when people don't respond after, let's say I sent them, I always sign up my promoters and my customers. I send a template. Megan uses it. That's what she used to sign her customers. I've sent it to a few of you. If you need it, let me know. But it's pretty much every information. Like even when you enrolled with me, you got that template. It's name, address, phone number, email, like all that, and then shake flavor, because I enroll everyone. And what I do, and this is something you're going to start teaching your girls as you're signing people, this is where the duplication part comes in, you guys. And this is something I want to tackle because we dealt with it today. Actually, me and Megan dealt with it earlier. And so I want to tackle it because I know some of you are running towards VIPs right now, or some of you are signing people that are going to be running to their VIP. So this is really important. In your first 2 weeks, you have the capability of earning your bonuses. And it's how I make it super simple with how I explain it to you guys. It is literally 4 people on a month supply. That is 800 in volume. 2. That's 4 people. That's 800 in volume. A full month supply is $200. That's 2 boxes of shakes, capsules, and patches. Or did I say that right? I think I did. Anyways, so my point is, guys, a lot of you guys come to me and say, well, people get intimidated by pricing. Hang on one second. I want to make sure everyone knows the Zoom's starting, because there's some people on here that need to be on here, and it's going to bother me, to be honest. One second. Hey guys, so the training has started right now. We're already in the middle of it. I would love for you guys that have had questions, that have been saying you guys have questions, to hop on and take accountability for your business, because it's really going to help get you some answers that you need. Sorry, I know I didn't mute myself. But anyways, when it comes to this part and keeping it simple, when it comes for like the actual price point, you guys, because when I started, I understand what you're feeling. I was intimidated by the pricing too. I mean, $200 is a lot of money. But this is how I'm going to explain it. You can go buy a Honda and it takes 12 hours to make. When you go and buy a Rolls Royce, it takes 6 months to build. You don't give gold out for free. You don't just like it. When you have value, people will pay for the value. People pay for the brand, not for the thing. People pay for the luxury item because they see the value in it. Does that make sense? Like I carry Louis Vuittons because it makes a statement, because there's value. Does that make sense, you guys? When you go buy a Honda, you're going to buy a Honda. People will spend so much money on a Rolls Royce because of the value, the luxury of it, everything that comes with it, how it's packaged, how it's detailed. All that is going to give you value. So when people are faced with, hey, it's expensive, your objection is, it's gold. And once you try it, you'll thank me later. That is literally what I say. I don't need to sit and be like, oh my God, and like literally bribe you with my product details. Does that make sense? Because what I have my hands on is gold, and you need it, and you coming to me because you have issues that you're wanting to work towards. So be the damn change you need. That's what I say. And you don't have to talk like me, because I am so blunt, you guys, and it works for me. People that come to my business and talk to me on a daily, they've watched me for a long time. They know I'm blunt. So please don't say like, hey, you need to be like Brittany and be a blunt person. If that's not your personality, don't do that. It won't work for you, and people won't understand it. You know, once people get to know me, know that I'm a huge dork and an airhead and I'm blunt and I'm like, whatever, they understand that's my personality. It's not like because I'm just a mean person. So don't do it unless you're blunt. But what I do say is, you know, you've expressed you want change. Why aren't you being the change you need? Like, what is holding you back? Identify, understand what they're going through. What fear? I straight up call people out. So what fear is holding you back? A lot of it the time is like, I don't feel like I can do this. And I tell them, you know what, you're right. Because what you think is what you're going to get. If you tell yourself you can't, you can't. If you tell yourself you can, you will. And my job is to teach you that you can. That's it. My job is to help you be the best version of yourself and be successful at it. It's hard work. And I'm honest with my people. I tell them, you know, this is business is 80% mindset and 20% hard ass work. My job though is to show you that hard work can make you millions of dollars if you want. I don't say millions because I know that's a little overwhelming at the beginning, but literally you guys, this business can make you millions. It's like, it's crazy. And I know that doesn't make sense to people because it's such a big number. Like that's why I wanted you guys to claim your income for the month that you guys, the next 3 months, what you guys want to earn. Because those numbers scared me at the beginning. Like having those numbers would intimidate me. And I'd be like, yeah, that's not me. But that's why I didn't get those results at the beginning. You know, I didn't make $8,000 a month at the beginning because that's what I didn't believe I could. And when I started believing I could, guess what? It happened. So I'm here to show you, and this is my job as a leader, and I'll get back to your guys' questions, is to lead from the front. Like you guys always will see me posting consistently. You guys will always see me going and liking and commenting on people's stuff. You guys will always see me messaging people. I mean, you may not see me messaging people, but I am always messaging people like 20 times a day. And you see me responding to you guys and leading from the front. Like if you guys know an answer, you guys are leaders now. I don't care if you have one person underneath you or no people underneath you. You guys are leaders. You step into this business and it's to change your life. So in order to change your life, you have to change others' lives. So serving each other even will help you grow to the leader you deserve to be and to attract the people that you deserve. If you want runners, then be the runner. People are only going to walk as fast as you walk. It's honestly the truth. Like, so I'll sign 20 people, 30 people in a month. My girls, you guys will be signing like 10, 5, whatever. It's based off of my pace. So that's why I have to step my shit up even. You know, I have to do things differently too even. That's like when you guys reach out to me, my phone's always freaking dead lately. But besides that, you guys, I'm hopping on Zooms all day, every day, because I don't have time to sit and like BS on a message. People want to see me and my heart and my passion. So if you guys have the moments when you're sitting on the couch working your business and you're talking to people, be like, hey, do you have time to hop on like a 10-minute like call real quick? I'd be happy to chat with you about some of this. Do you know how easy those deals will be sealed when you take out of your comfort zone? I'm telling you guys, I did it all last month. And M will tell you this. I am the #1 PPA earner for the whole month of December. But I didn't earn the Dominican Republic thing because I was one promoter off that signed 30 minutes after the deadline. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. Because it's not about, hey, a free trip for me. It's about me meeting my own goals. Like, yes, in my mind, I earned a free trip because 30 minutes later, I signed that promoter I needed anyways. So technically, in my mind, I already earned that. I know what I'm capable of. But the thing is, I had to do differently last month because I started getting stagnant too. You know, we have our moments. It's okay. So now that I'm done yapping on that crap, because I keep going on and on and on. Okay, so I feel like I need to be more direct in saying, hey, I'm not selling a product. Can I make a post like that? Okay, so I love that you bring that up because how I like to explain, and this is why branding and content building is so important, you guys. Because if you go to my profile, I don't really post about the products that much. I mean, I do, but I do it rarely. And so when you're talking about the product or you're talking about the business or you're talking about your timeline, like your feed, what your feed looks like Lexi made some really good points in that video she sent earlier. You are a influencer. So Ashley, I met you on Instagram, I believe. Yes. And I'm like, I had to check my brain for a second. I met you on Instagram. Wasn't it through a mommy loop? Do you remember? I don't remember. I don't know if you're on here, so I think you got off. Okay, so a mommy loop. I'm pretty sure I met Ashley through. I have to triple check, but that was her question. And I love that because on Instagram, you guys, you don't see me really like ever talk about the product unless it's in my stories. I'm always posting stories about the product. Always. Polls are my gold. I'm posting them because every day I'm posting a different product post, because only like, I think it's like only 30% of your followers actually see your stories. So you know how, for you can do the math there, but that's a huge gap that's not seeing it. So if I'm posting consistently, that means that percentage is going to go up more for me. Does that make sense? It's a numbers thing at the end of the day. The more people you talk to, the more people that are going to want to know what you do. It really comes down to you just kind of getting out of your own way a little bit there and being stupid simple. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but stupid simple. Like, the more people we talk to and become friends with, and I'm an extreme shy person in person. Like, I don't like to talk to people first. I'm kind of like, I don't even like talking on the phone. So getting out of my comfort zones and like doing Zooms, things like that, that's uncomfortable sometimes for me. And like, I just have to remember the more relationships I'm building, even if it's like, hey girl, I really like your shirt. Where did you get it? And I honestly really like her shirt. I'm not going to just BS and be like a it worksy type of girl, because that's where I came from and that's what I was taught to do before. So what I do is I'm trying to make a genuine connection. So it's not like, hey, I'm just like, hey girl, I like your lipstick to get a sale. I'm actually finding something that I really like about that person. So I'll either go look at their profile and scroll through a little bit and see if there's something that stands out. And then I'll message them. And I'll be like, hey, where did you get your lipstick color? Because I'm really loving it and I really want to know. And then I start from there. And then for me, I'm not the best lately with this, but I need to get back on track. I usually write their name down, and I write them down in a notebook like this. You can go to TJ Maxx. They're like $3, you guys, and they have super cute like notebooks. They TJ Maxx, Marshalls. And you guys will probably even see your names on here. Who knows? Because this is like from like ever ago. But I write down everyone's name. And I write down if they're with a business and if they have bought. This is just how I stay organized, because I go through and will cycle through like on a page, like start with one page and follow up with those people on the first page, and then cycle through and do follow up with another people on the next page. But you define what works for you there. So when it comes to not like doing your post, I want you to think of yourself as you're writing a blog. And some of you guys may not be good at writing. I'm not good at writing. So what I get my inspiration from for like captions and stuff, and when I'm writing my captions, I get a lot of my inspiration from my self-development. Honestly, guys, like a lot of it comes from my books. Like a lot of quotes you guys see, I'm not super creative like that. Like a lot of it's coming from books or things I'm reading. Like, I mean, I know how to pump people up and motivate you, but like being clever with my words are always the best thing for me sometimes. I get like, I don't know. So I own that though. Or like the post I did with Kingston yesterday, I get so inspired. For me, this is what works with me, pictures. I have like 10,000 pictures on my phone because I'm always taking pictures. And so what I do is I'll go back to like a picture that I took. Let's say I took like yesterday today I went to the hair salon and got my hair done. So I took a bunch of pictures while I'm sitting in the seat, and there's like a picture of this book next to me and me like on my phone. I took it. I didn't post it today, but I can post it tomorrow. Like I get creative off of my content that I'm taking. Like I am writing a story, if that makes sense. I am sharing my life. People don't want to buy from me because I sell Lavelle. People want to buy from me because they're buying from Brittany. That's simple. And so sales is a transfer of confidence. And when I said that, and if this time's out, you guys, I'll hop back on if you guys want me to, because I have nothing to do until Kingston's okay. So he's feeling better if you guys hopped on late. I'm trying to make sure I just reading all the comments. But when I'm writing my captions or my stories, I sometimes will do them based off of my pictures, like what the pictures represent. Yesterday, we went to a place here, and it's like a mall, an outside mall here with Kingston, me and Nick did. And we had taken him to like a sushi restaurant, and there's this big chalkboard wall, and it says, when I grow up, and you would write like your thing on it. Like and so they leave you chalk. So Kingston wanted to write on it. So that's what he was doing in this picture, was writing on what he wanted to be when he grew up on that wall. So for me, I get inspired by that, like what I'm capturing, if that makes sense. So when I word it, if you go back and look at that post yesterday and how I worded it, I just didn't like flew that up and copy and paste. And I'll explain. I take the first part and I kind of write it as if I'm telling a story to my audience. Like, I'm leading not only you guys, I'm leading my son as well. Like my actions, my son watches these actions and sees me working on social media. Do you know that he's like so excited because he's almost viral on this stupid TikTok show thing? I don't even know what it is. He does like videos. He likes to create videos because he's seen me do this industry for 3 years, you guys. And he sat back and has watched his mom work this industry. This kid is so good. Like, he surprises me. I tell him we need to do a YouTube together because he is so funny. He is so creative. He knows how to edit videos. He knows how to talk to his audience. Like, he's like legit like a little YouTuber. And it's because he sat back and watched me in my actions. And so I tell a story with my captions and my post. You guys have your own unique journey and your own unique style. That's why I'm telling you guys, you have to show up as you on social media. You can't keep looking to the left and looking at like what Lexi does or what Madison does or what like Jordan does, or whoever. I don't even care. Like whoever does, don't look to the left or the right. Look at you. There's things that you're going through right now, deep things, uncomfortable things, dark things, happy things, sad things, encouraging things, whatever it is, you're going through something in your job. In order to be different on social media and for you to serve your audience the way that you want to be served and attract those runners that want change to you, because that's what attraction marketing is. It's attracting people to you, not you having to chase people down. The more you chase a butterfly, the more a butterfly is going to fly away. The more you let something come to you naturally, it will gravitate towards you and it will land on you. So that is what attraction marketing is. It's telling a story, telling a value, and being relatable. So when I did that, like, you guys, it's so cool that my son, always already thinks like of the things he wants to do when he grows up and is influenced by me. And I love that I have built that leadership in him. And my job has been you guys to be able to be that leader and inspire you guys that you can do anything you put your mind to. And that was like the point of the post. Hang on. I don't know what just happened. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I have like 10 minutes left and it like took me out of something. So like, that's why I tell you guys, if you're feeling like you're struggling with posting or captions, show up at least one time a day. Start implementing at least consistency and posting 1 to 2 times a day. If you don't know how Facebook algorithms work, you guys, you do not want to be posting 10 times a day, 5 times a day, and sharing videos. No, it's going to hurt your exposure for people seeing your stuff. And that's on Facebook, on Instagram. You can YouTube that stuff if you want to learn more about algorithms. That's a whole nother conversation. But really pay attention to your like. I know this sounds bad, but we all start off somewhere. I used to only get like 3 likes a post. And sometimes if I'm not doing my exposure correct and doing my algorithms correct, I still only will get like 10 likes. And like right now, that's because I'm not messaging as much as I should be. Let's just be honest. When you're messaging and people behind the scenes and you're building conversations and you're actually conversing back and forth with people, Facebook sees that you're conversing with people. It's going to boost your profile more to the top. When you're commenting and liking on people's stuff on their pictures and posts and actually commenting more than 4 words, it's going to boost your stuff to the top because you're working the algorithm to help Facebook with its networking. That's what we do, is networking. Facebook is a networking platform. So when you see it sees itself networking and you have people that are networking, it's going to help you boost your stuff more. It's super simple once you grasp that part. Polls on stories, you slide up. There's 2 training videos in the Hustle and Team page. If you search Instagram stories and you slide up, and it will give you the options to create a poll. How do you respond to cold messaging? I try to turn it around on them. Yes. So when it comes to cold messaging, this is something I do. I say, hey girl, I appreciate you so much for your hustle because I've been there, done that. I get it. And I used to work my business the same way. And I want to let you know there is such a better way out there. And if you ever want to chat, I'm here. Because it's true. And a lot of times they don't know better. A lot of times they're being taught that way. I don't want to cross recruit because that's not how I run my business. I don't cross recruit and like bribe people to come over to my team. I tell them how it is and be like, hey, I'm sorry you're having to be taught that way, or I'm sorry you have to work your business that way, or I'm sorry that you feel like, because I get people asking to post on my timeline all damn day. And I'm like, girl, I'm sorry, but I don't run my business that way. And I'm sorry that that's how you have to run your business. If you ever want to chat, I'm here. Bam, bam, shaky meow, and they'll watch me, and then they'll end up probably messaging me. I don't need to go into more detail. It will organically grow as it is. That's what I'm saying. I just plant seeds, you guys, all damn day. Planting seeds all damn day and letting them grow organically, and they start popping up. The more seeds I plant, the more flowers I'm going to have. That's what it comes down to. And I don't have time to sit on my phone all day. So don't feel like you have to be a slave to your phone. But we all 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 15 minutes there. So in those moments, let's say I'm cooking dinner on the stove, because I cook dinner and lunch for my boyfriend. He's an asshole and comes home for lunch every day, and I have to cook him like healthy lunch. So that's a whole nother story. But I'm doing both every damn day unless we eat out. And so in those moments, you best believe I am voice noting my life away and hopping on call, whatever I can do. I'm cleaning the house. Cool. I'm voice noting my life away, or, I hopped on a Zoom with Mexi. I just totally mished your names together. Megan and Lexi earlier, and I was cleaning the house. So, it just utilizing your time correctly. We're all given the same 24 hours. Okay, I feel like I need to be more direct and say, hey, okay, I read that one. How to get more eyes on posts which engage in build. So, Angela, cycling your network. Like I was saying, go watch a YouTube video for algorithms, 2019 Facebook algorithms. Google that, and Google one that has a lot of interaction, because you don't want to get taught the wrong stuff, but there's a lot of like bloggers and stuff and Instagram influencers that make them, and they explain a lot of gold in them. So if I find one, I'll send one over. And then what you need to do is, that's what I'm saying, filtering your network is adding and deleting people. Adding 6 people a day, 5 to 6 people a day you need to be adding. And I say quality people. People that you get intimidated by because you feel like you couldn't have them in your business. And that's because we'll grow you there. And that's just a growth thing, honestly, because I get intimidated by women all the time that I feel like they're like celebrities on social media. But I'm like, why couldn't I have them on my team? Like, I know what I have my hands on, and they probably need it, because a lot of times they're just flossing on social media acting like they have all this stuff and they don't. So I do, and I want to help you. That's how I look at it there. Let's see. Deleting is key. I delete family that doesn't really that talks crap about me. Bye, family. Like, I don't have time for your negative. In 20 years, when I am retired, traveling to Bali everywhere. I don't even know where Bali is, but where I'm traveling all the time and being a motivational speaker, and you see me on TV and I'm writing a book one day and you see me on TV, you're going to want to talk to me then. And then you're not going to make fun of me, because I know where I'm going. That's my end goal. Like, I am going to be like, this is my end goal, guys. And I'll tell you guys, I tell everyone, my dream, my ultimate foundation, like Lavelle is my foundation, but I'm a brand. And that's the brand I'm building. I am a brand to people that know me. I am building a brand that when people come to me, it's because I speak what's up. They know I'm blunt. They know I'm a motivational speaker. They know I'm a former addict, that I'm a teen mom, whatever it may be. They know my story, and my job is to help you be the best version of yourself and be successful at it. So I want to be a speaker one day. I want to travel the world and, like manifestation babe kind of, but not that in depth with the manifesting part. I want to be like the Joyce Myers mixed with manifestation babe mixed with like savage mode, because that's like me, like, honestly. So that's like my goal. I want to write a book and I want to travel speaking. And I'm always going to do the Lavelle, because when people come to Brittany, they come to Brittany Dawn and they want to know, hey, what products do you use to keep your skin looking so good, or your hair looking so good, or what do you do for your health journey? Here, let me help you. I can get you set up. because I do Lavelle, and that's my foundation. You guys, it's about being an influence. It's not about you being defined by Lavelle. It's about you defining Lavelle. Does that make sense? You're not your business. Your business is your business. You're not, it's like if you went and opened a store and it said, you know, Leah on it, and that's your boutique name. It's you, not the product, you guys. People will buy from you because of your confidence and their trust in you. Because, hey, you know what? Megan takes this product, so it has to be good. I want it. Because I've been watching her. I've been keeping my eye on her. I've been seeing her change. I've been seeing her happier. I've been seeing her show up differently. People are going to buy from you, not the product. Product comes in building value when you're building value on what they're struggling with and overcoming those objections. That's the key. And that's where I come in and can help you guys too. But you got to be willing to overcome those objections and not be like, damn, they just said that price is so expensive. Yeah, it is worth every single damn penny. And once you spend those damn pennies on it, you'll understand why and be thanking me later and be wanting more. And next month, I'll shoot you over a credit because I know you're going to want it. Hi, residual. Seriously, guys. Okay, we have less than a minute. I hate this. I need to upgrade this stupid shit because I'm always on Zoom and I always run out. Hang on. Let me see what I can do. Actually, when it hops out, I'm going to log back in. So just log back in so I can finish the questions, if anything. It might time out of the questions. Okay. Potential promoters. I want to talk about this one. So I really hope this doesn't time out. For potential promoters, this is something like if you feel like you're struggling, it's because you're probably not talking about it. You're focusing more on the product. And this was something that I did a lot. And I was more about, I was the opposite. I talked about how the business changed my life and never talked about how the product was changing my life. So for me, I was getting promoters at the beginning, left and right, and like no customers. And I was like, shit, what is going on here? So I switched it and started giving them the choice and say, you know what? As a, you know, if they're talking about money, like if their objection, hey, money's tight, well, why haven't you thought about the business then? That's honestly what I asked. Well, you know, I don't think I could do this. Well, yeah, because that's what you think, and that's my job to help you see that you can. So tell me what financial goals you have. What do you want to see change in the next 90 days, 6 months? Well, I'm sick of living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, so what are you doing to change that? Well, nothing. Okay, so why don't I have the opportunity to show you? I'm going to tag you in a quick video that explains what I do and how I do it. Once you're done, let me chat with you on what you like best or what stood out the most.